आज इस कार्यक्रम का जो आयोजन किया गया है वो अश्विनी किडनी ट्रस्ट इनर व्हील क्लब के संयुक्त विद्यमान में हम लोग यहाँ उपस्थित हुए हैं। अश्विनी किडनी ट्रस्ट पिछले 1.5 महीने से एक नए प्रोजेक्ट पर काम कर रही है। नया प्रोजेक्ट ये है कि हम लोगों के ध्यान में आया कि ऐसे वृद्ध अब 60 जिनके बच्चे उनके साथ नहीं रहते हैं, जो भी कारण होगा, क्योंकि अभी कैसा है कि हमारे इस समाज में आज की इस समय में ज्यादातर बच्चे कामकाज के सिलसिले में या तो विदेशों में रहते हैं या अन्य शहरों में रहते हैं, और हम सब लोग जो हैं उनमें से मैं भी एक हूं, हम अपने पत्नी के साथ या पति के साथ इसी शहर में रहना चाहते हैं क्योंकि हमारा जन्म यहाँ हुआ, हम बड़े यहाँ हुए, यह हमारी कार्य भूमि रही है, तो वो एक अटैचमेंट रहता है ना। तो मगर हमारे समझ में यह आया कि यह जो समाज का एक हिस्सा है जिनकी उम्र धीरे धीरे बड़ी होती जा रही है, उनकी कुछ आवश्यकताएं हैं, उनकी कुछ तकलीफें हैं, छोटी छोटी बातें होती हैं। तो हमने ऐसे करीब 70 प्रकार की आवश्यकताओं को आइडेंटिफाई किया है। एक सिंपल सी बात है, हमारा घर होता है, उसमें कुछ छोटा मोटा इलेक्ट्रिकल प्रॉब्लम आता है ना। हम सबको तो इलेक्ट्रिकल का काम करना नहीं आता, कोई बटन खराब हो गई, कहीं स्विच में प्रॉब्लम है, कहीं हल्का सा एसी में प्रॉब्लम, अभी गर्मी के दिन है तो कूलर लगवाना है, निकलवाना है, छोटी छोटी बातें, छोटे मोटे प्लम्बिंग के काम होते हैं, कभी दवाइयों से रिलेटेड इशू हो सकते हैं, हर कोई बाहर नहीं जा पाता है ना। तो ऐसी कई प्रकार की सुविधाओं की उनको या सेवाओं की आवश्यकता है, तो हमने वो आइडेंटिफाई किया है। साथ ही हम अभी तक 6 हमारे इस नागपुर से संबंधित कुछ विशेष अतिथियों को बुलाकर उनके साथ उद्बोधन और चर्चा सत्र का भी हमने आयोजन किया है। उसी कड़ी में आज यह कार्यक्रम यहाँ लिया जा रहा है।
We are very honored to have amongst us Dr. Shankar Khobdagare sir as the speaker today. We all know he is the director and senior physician at Khobdagare Multi-Speciality Hospital, Indora Chowk. And let me tell you that this was probably the one of the first multi-speciality hospital in that area. मल्टी स्पेशलिटी इसीलिए क्योंकि सर का गुण ऐसा है कि सर सबको लेके चल रहे हैं। सर के ही ओपीडी में सर्जन, ईएनटी, स्किन, गायनैक, एक सिंगल प्रेमाइसिस में अंडर वन रूफ यू वुड फाइंड ऑल डॉक्टर्स. दैट वाज द ओनली मल्टी स्पेशलिटी इन दैट टाइम. Also, sir was probably the only person to provide 24/7 medical emergency. This also my father told me that sir was actually the first person. उस पूरे एरिया में रात को सबके दवाखानों में ताले लग जाते थे, लेकिन खोबड़ागरे सर के यहाँ पेशेंट आता था तो डेफिनेटली अटेंड होता था. So he's a great physician, we all know, but he has definitely made all of us proud, made Nagpur proud, because a key member of the Maharashtra Medical Council, Mumbai, and of course he has helped all of us in getting MMC credit points, and of course he's known to represent us nationally as well. Not just this, he is a great leader. He has been the vice president of IMA Nagpur. He has also been the former president for the Cardiology Society of India, API Vidarbh Chapter, Diabetic Association of India. And I just met sir a few days ago when he had already delivered 476 lectures. But 2 दिन में ही सर ने मेरा रिकॉर्ड ब्रेक कर दिया, and sir has already now delivered 2 more 478 CME lectures. I have to say he is a true teacher. Recently, I am very thankful. Sir taught me what is normotensive hypertension, which is these are few things which really tell that he is a true physician. Also, sir has been the organizing secretary for BAHCON 2023 and the organizing vice chairman of MAPCON 2023, was a huge success. Sir, when he went to Vietnam, he came to know that the people over there are really polite. They are very gentle to each other. And that's when sir was inclined, and sir wanted to know more about it. And even after at this being so successful as a doctor, he chose to learn more. He did his MA in Dr. Ambedkar Thoughts and Buddhist Philosophy. He has also won 9 gold medals in Nagpur University, and he has actually been the topper for Buddhist philosophy. Not just that, he's actually a healer. He has been serving selflessly and absolutely free of cost to all the monks and the Buddhist priests, which is a commendable thing, sir. He's also a great teacher. He practices what he teaches, which is a big thing. And we are always very inspired by you, sir. And of course, he is the father which has given branches to such great fruits. Dr. Abhishek is a budding cardiologist. He's a very dear friend of mine. Dr. Minakshi is a gynecologist. Dr. Akhilesh Kobdagade needs no introduction. He's now a very well-known name in orthopedics in the city, and Dr. Payal is a well-known surgeon. But I think the most backbone, sir will agree, and the roots is Madam, who has really is the backbone, I would say. So we are truly best. And one thing that sir told me once, and which has really hit my mind, and I think sir also agrees to it, is what you think is what you become, and what you feel is what you attract. What you imagine is what you create.
So this is my introduction as given by Dr. Hitesh. So today topic given to me, our eminent nephrologist, Dr. Dhananjay Ukhalkar, that is Buddhist philosophy, concept of health from theory to practice. So important questions, most of the time they are asked. There are so many myths. When I went to Dr. Mishra's house for dinner, his wife and we discussed, he said, Buddha was not a good person. I said, why? She said, while Yashodhara was sleeping in the night, he left her, Rahul and Yashodhara, and he left without informing, without doing. So she said he was a timid person. So then I had to give 30 minutes talk to her and change her version of that. So there are so many myths because we are not taught, and that's why you have to study the things from the expert. So what was the reason Siddhartha left his home, his palace, beautiful palace? Nowadays, people, they are not leaving their chair, their membership or their... so that is because of their Trishna. Then what was the cause of his death? How he died? There are so many rumors that he has eaten some meat or something or some... But that is also myth. But it was some part of a mushroom which was offered to him for his this in the at the age of 80 years. But he has not blamed anybody that I was... it was food poisoning actually. Was he God? How many people they agree that Buddha was God? Was he God? Everybody is very scholar here, and no, there is no hand that they don't accept he was a God. He was a human being actually, great human being. And that time when the great people, they used to be called as a Dev. Dev means Shrestha Purush. So what is the mean by enlightenment? Then what are the principles and rules? Principles are different. When we travel by the air, the pilot, all our lives they are in the hands of pilot, and he has to apply the principles. Rules are different. Rules are by RTO people. Rules can be changed, but principle, when the society is in the danger and the person helping them out is called as a great person, and he that is the principle we have to. There is a Harrison principles of medicine. So that principles are there. What is the view of on violence? Does Buddha allow violence or not? No. And Siddhartha Mahavira, there is absolute non-violence there. But Buddha is giving permission to you for violence only in two conditions: when you are true and when there is an injustice on you. Suppose Pakistan attacks on you, we cannot apply that non-violence formula. For protection of my family, my country, my home, my property, that is not a violence actually. That is a self-protection. Even you get a license for of revolver, you can use it for your protection. So what is the difference between Jainism and Buddhism? Because Jainism has denied the concept of God, but Buddhism has denied the concept of God, soul, heaven, hell, dogmatism, superstition, and all karma kand. So what is the health and happiness now? Everybody is healthy here. They are sitting and they are enjoying the health. because of the nature. Nature is supreme. Important numbers. What is meant by enlightenment? I'll tell you afterwards. What are the doctrines of Buddha? What the Buddha has discovered, just like Einstein or the person who has discovered television or the person who has discovered, that is because of the full concentration. What is her discoveries? What are the three gems? I call it a BDS. B for Buddha, D for Dhamma, and S for Sangha. Buddha means teacher, Dhamma means syllabus, and Sangha means community. Now we are Sangha here. We are a community from different parts. So it is a Sangha of Inner Wheel Club. Now, what are the three poisons? One is anger, excessive anger. If you see the Putin, that is poison. He is destroying the people. Then attachment, excessive attachment to kids, property, or prime ministerships, or chief ministerships, or power. So excessive attachment is also poison. And third poison is ignorance. Now, after this lecture, you will not be ignorant as far as the Buddhism is concerned. As far as Tamil language is concerned, I am ignorant. But when we learn different things, we become knowledgeable. And Buddha was knowledgeable, that's why we call him enlightened one. Then Panchashi Arya Sutta, 4. There are 4 Aryas. I'll cover it. Panchashil, 5. Ashtangik Marga. In Pali it is called Arya Ashtangik Magga. Then Ashtashil for monks. And 10 Parmitas, virtues. And there are 10 fetters. Just like in Hindi movies you get hero and villain. So in society also we get so many heroes and so many villains also. So that fetters, I call it is a speed breaker for your development or to attain the Nibbana. Then the most important discovery by Buddha is Paticca Samutpad. In Pali and Sanskrit it is called as a Pratitya Samutpad. Or in English it is called as a dependent origination. I am here because my parents were there, their parents, and their parents, and ultimately we go to the ocean, we go to the gases, we go to amoeba, spirogyra and all that. So it is all, Buddha said, it is not chamatkar, but it is a evolution. Utkrantavad is discovered by him. So when we start speaking, I have taken this quote from the Rigveda that Anobhradra Kratavo Yantu Vishwastaha. Every year it is organized by Hitvada people and they invite all the people for knowledge. So why you have arranged this conference here? To gain the knowledge. So विश्व के सभी दिशाओं से श्रेष्ठ विचार हमारे मस्तिष्क में आए. It may be any religion, it may be any thought, it may be any belief, it may be any country. So good things we have to accept. And our today topic is about the health. What is the impact of health on Buddhism? So Arogya Paramalabha, Santusti Param Dhanam. Means property is not just like Vijay Mallya. I call संपत्ति आपत्ति है. जिसके पास ज़्यादा संपत्ति है वो ज़्यादा दुखी है और जिसके पास संपत्ति नहीं है वो रोड पे भी सोया आराम से रात को, उसको कोरोना नहीं होता, उसको कुछ बीमारी नहीं होती. तो एंड विश्वास, दैट इज विश्व परम नत्थि. विश्वास बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है. एंड देन निब्बाना परम सुखम. सबसे दुनिया में सबसे बड़ा सुख है वो है निब्बान. निब्बान और निर्वाण में फर्क है. व्हेन वी गो टू द funeral, we call rest in peace. Usually we send the messages. But in Buddhism, there is no soul. So we cannot say like this. So Nibbana is, it is when there is a candle and when it is finished, so that all desires are finished and you get a self-attainment of happiness. All your desires like Trishna or Tanha, they call it a Tanha in Pali language. So there are 3 types of desire. One is Kama Trishna, like Asaram Bapu. He was projected as a god, but what he has done? He has spoiled his name. Kama Trishna, Bhava Trishna, and Vibhava Trishna. Bhava Trishna means, suppose I am a MLA, I want to become CM. I am a CM, I want to become PM. If I am PM, then again for so many terms. So that is Bhavatrushna, means becoming. And Vibhavatrushna means you are doing, somebody should not become that. That is Vibhavatrushna. So the birth of Buddha, everybody knows it was on Friday at 12 o'clock at 563 BC. I will not go into detail. Everybody knows that about his family, how he has died. And this is a picture usually shown, but this is a myth. This is not a proper thing. And why he left the home? Dr. Masan sir, please come. Why he left his home? Anybody? From the person who are non-Buddhist. Buddhist people, they know. But why he left? What was the reason? It is called Maha Abhinishkraman. Means there is a story that there was a river just like Maharashtra and Karnataka, and we fight for water. So same way, there was a river, and Kolia and Shakya, these were the two communities, and they were fighting for the water. And every year, usually 25 to 20 young people, they used to get killed. And this was going on and going on. But when Siddhartha became the member of the Shakya Sangha, he took the oath that I will do, मैं तन मन धन से सेवा करूंगा, संघ की, देश की, सबकी. But when the Senapati was adamant that we'll teach a lesson to them, just like India and Pakistan, and be ready for the war. So Siddhartha, there was a voting, and out of 100 members, Siddhartha was the only person who was opposing that proposal, that no, we will not fight, because this will go on every year, and one war will be invitation for the another war. So Senapati said that you have broken the rules of this Sangha. Now there are three punishments. One is either you have to leave the country. Number two, you will be hanged till death, or your property and your parents, they will be expelled. Siddhartha said no, it is not, it is my decision. I will find what is the cause of this fight. Why people are fighting? Why one king is fighting with another? Why father is fighting with the son? And why there are fighting always? Where is the, just like Dr. Dhananjay Ukholkar asks, where is the lesion? When the kidney patient comes, you ask for a biopsy, even though you know the diagnosis, but still you want exact diagnosis. So exact diagnosis was anticipated. That's why Siddhartha left and for the search of truth. He spent many years. He went to so many gurus and all that, Alar Karam, Adaram Puttak, and so many. Then he sat there and has done meditation, and after 40 days, he was enlightened under the people trees. One of my patients asked me, Doctor Sahab, मैं पीपल के पेड़ के नीचे बैठूंगी तो मुझे ज्ञान प्राप्त होगा क्या? I said, ये तो इतने सारे, it is not possible. आपको ट्रेनिंग लेना है. Even I am a doctor, but my son Akhilesh will not become doctor. He has to pass that 12th NEET, medical college, all the process. So that is there. Then enlightenment. This is the first stage, second stage, and what he has discovered. In the first stage, he saw each of his previous existences and then understood the chain of the cause and effect. So that was very, very important. What is the root cause of suffering? Why the people are unhappy? Why they are so many jealous? Buddha said every time somebody is burning because of jealousy or some hate about others. Then second, he surveyed the death and rebirth of all living beings and understood the law that governs the cycle of the birth and death. So this is nature. People are getting birth, then dying. In the third stage, he identified the Four Noble Truths. That universally there is a suffering. If you take even Biden also, example, or even any monk also, Dalai Lama also, he is not happy because of his country, Tibet and everything. Trump is also fighting. So you take any human being, are they happy from inside? No. Practically speaking, outside we are showing, just like in these movies, Amitabh Bachchan doing acting of laughing and everything, but when he goes home, then there is a real suffering starts when we go home. The cause and suffering through the selfish desire, the solution to the suffering and the way to overcome the suffering. It is just like our medical science. When the patient is coming that I am getting edema on the face, edema on the legs, and he goes to the general practitioner, he will refer to nephrologist, and nephrologist will find what is the root cause. After finding the cause, patient will say, is there any some remedy for that, or can I get recurrent attacks? So Buddha also found this in the form of software in the brain. Lord Buddha preached, we will have to find out the cause of sorrow and the way to escape from it. The desire for sensual enjoyment and clinging to earthly life is the cause of sorrow. And there is a Ashtangic Marga also for that. And according to Buddhism, by following the Eightfold Path, Ashtangic Marga, that is very, very important. Just like in our surgery or medicine, or there are some drugs or vaccines, and just like that, there is a way to stop it. So now, what is Buddhism now? Is it a religion or a philosophy? Is it a religion or philosophy? It is a philosophy. What is the difference between religion and Dhamma? Dhamma is what? It is a Pali word, Pali language. Dhamma means relation between the man and man, or friendly relations. That is Dhamma. When there is no God. Now Dr. Ukhalkar has organized this club. The idea conceived, and now we are here. So relation between amongst ourselves, whatever code of conduct, that medical science is a code of conduct. How you behave, that Hippocratic oath, everything that is Dhamma. Means relation between human beings and other animals also. How you treat animals, how you treat your enemies also. So there are some code of conduct. If you remember Shivaji Maharaj, how he was treating his enemies also. He was respecting, not torturing. So now Buddhism is a philosophy, not a religion. And when there is a relation between man and God, then it is called dharma or religion. It is a personal thing. Which God you follow, which that is different, that is religion. There are different religions like Christianity or Islam or Jainism or Sikhism. So these are various religions. These are also necessary for, because everywhere there is no police. So for conduct, how to behave, that religion is also necessary. So I talked this about is Dhamma and what is Dharma. So Buddha was a healer. Now the religion's founder, Buddha, or Dhamma's founder, consider extraordinary being but not a god. The word Buddha means enlightened one. The path to enlightenment is attained by utilizing morality. Morality is very, very important in Buddhism. Meditation and wisdom. So these are the things. Man may be very highly qualified. I may be having 5 degrees, 7 degrees. But what about wisdom? That wisdom is very, very important. How I behave, how I show my wisdom. Suppose there are 5 daughters and lady wants one son, and she wants to, or she goes to radiologist and request him that I am having 5 daughters, female child, and I want one. Are you ready to do it? And that radiologist is a doctor, and suppose he accept the money and tell the sex determination that this. So what is the use of his education? What is the use of his vidya? Means he is having no wisdom. Wisdom is that even there are so many examples. I am giving this medical example. So dictionary, the first definition is Buddhism is not a religion. But religion is often synonymous with the faith, and Buddhism is very much practice and verse based as opposed to faith based, and many do not believe in the same ideas on the hereafter. So बौद्ध धम्म हम धर्म इसलिए नहीं कह सकते क्योंकि अन्य धर्मों की तरह केवल आस्था, गुड़बाजी, पुरोहितवाद, पूजा, ईश्वरवाद और उनसे जुड़ी मान्यताओं पर नहीं चलता. इसका लक्ष्य मानव, man is the center of Buddhism, and Lord Buddha said man should be in the center, not as a god, not as a soul. So असत्य को पहचाना और सत्य और प्रामाणिकता के बिना कुछ भी स्वीकार न करे, ईश्वरवाद रूपी शोषक और पुरोहित पालक सिद्धांतों को बहिष्कार कर सके, परिणाम स्वरूप अपने वैज्ञानिक दृष्टिकोण, साइंटिफिक, इट इज ए साइंटिफिक. So who is a bodhisattva and who is a Buddha? We call Baba Sahib as a bodhisattva, but we don't call him as a Buddha. The difference is when you pass all the stages like 10 paramitas successfully, then it is called Buddha. And if you are trying to achieve that, it is called Bodhisattva. Buddha believes in Kamma Siddhanta, means work. As a doctor, we are also doing some work. Suppose there is a patient of heart attack. We do angiography, angioplasty, we are putting stent and we are discovering so many things. If you remember the doctor, he has put catheter, grudging, in his own arm and put inside the heart. Though he was knowing that I may die. But for the humanity, he has done that experiment. So Buddhism is a non-atheistic religion, philosophy, and it encompasses a variety of traditions, belief. There are so many sects of Buddhism like Hinayan, Mahayan, Tantrayan, Vajrayan, Theravada, and so many. So this is about Tathagat Buddha, his father and mother. So you are aware of this. Birthplace Lumbini, and he is a founder. 563 was a year of his birth, and on 23rd of May, that was a Triguni Purnima. Why it is called Triguni? Because his birth, enlightenment, and death. All the three events have occurred on this Purnima. So that's why it is celebrated in the world. And usually, if you ask anybody how Buddha left, they say he saw the old age person, disease person, death, and some sadhu. But the question is, up to 29 years, was not any death in his family? Death might have been occurred. So it is a not true story. Siddhartha is said to have discovered what Buddhists is called middle path. Just like your inner path or inner club, there is a middle way. Middle path means there is no North Pole or no South Pole. So you have to be very flexible, not rigid. And these are the various stupas. Like all major religions, Buddhism contains an explanation of the origin of existence. There was an interesting story between Puttapad and Buddha. Puttapad was asking, now you are enlightened one, you tell me who has created this world? Is it eternal? Is it permanent? Or who is the creator of that? There are so many questions. So what the Buddha answered? This is irrelevant question. This is a irrelevant question because I don't know the answer. And even if you start discussing from morning to evening, you will not find the answer. Then what is your duty? To make it beautiful. Suppose if there are jungle, you make it a big, important, bring that important plants or trees of which are useful to you and make yourself happy and others also happy. That is your duty. It is not who has created, is it permanent, it is temporary, is it will be destroyed. So there are so many questions. So Buddha said it is a wastage of time. So these are the various principles of Buddha. What to reject, what to accept. There are so many karmas like kushal karma and akushal karmas. What is the purpose of your life actually? When we are coming here, what is the purpose of our life? Is it for khao pio, just like Charvak or other philosophies at the time? There were so many thoughts, or there been so many philosophers. So Buddha said, whatever needed to you only, take that much. So anything in excess is called as a poison. When we give 1 milligram of dose of diazepam or lorazepam to our patient get good sleep. But suppose we give 10 milligram dose, what will happen to him? So anything in excess is a poison. So he was born in a wealthy family, but at the time of death, what was his property? There was no palace. But he has created so many followers. He has created so many good people. If you think of Samrat Ashok, who was called Priyadarshi king, and at that time India was called as a Jambudvip country. Afghanistan or Kashmir, Bangladesh, it was Akhanda Bharat at that time because of the Samrat Ashok. And Samrat Ashok was a king. He has a lot of desire to fight, and he has killed at least 1.5 लाख आदमी को उसने kill kiya. Then what? He changed his mind. What I have got? Nothing. I have done the sin. And then he embraced Buddhism. This is his personal life, birthplace. Mahabhinishkraman I have discussed. You understood the concept of Mahabhinishkraman now, why he left between Shakya and Koliya. And main cause was search for the ultimate truth, for finding. Just like when patients are brought to a dead body, is brought to us and they ask, what is the cause of death? What do you do? Autopsy. We send for the postmortem, and the postmortem report is accepted by the court of law. Not that this is hanging or some murder or suicide or homicide. So see his body. He has done all the experiment on his body. He has tortured himself that I should get what is the cause of truth. But ultimately, he has concluded that remaining, fasting, torture, standing on one leg, it is not sufficient. So see his bones, how he was there in 40 days. And when he got the enlightenment, there were 5 people like Kaundinya, Aswajit, Vappa, Badhya and Mahanama. As far as the Christianity is concerned, Christ claimed to be the prophet of Christianity. And he further claimed that he was son of God. And Christ also laid down the condition that there was no salvation for a person unless he accepted that Christ was the son of God. You have to accept whatever they say. So you cannot do any autopsy or postmortem. Even in the Islam also, you are not supposed to ask any question on the Quran. So, and Buddha said, no place for himself in his own Dhamma. No such condition was ever made by the Buddha, and he claimed that he was no more than a natural son of Shuddhodana and Mahamaya. He has not said that I have appeared from the sky or I am appeared or like this. So that is a physiological. As a scientist, as a doctor or as a learned person, we can accept that it is a fertilization of ovum and sperm, and he carved for himself no place in the religion by laying down any such condition regarding himself for salvation as Jesus or Muhammad. Most of my friends, they ask me, you say Buddha is not a god, then why you worship? Why there are so many statues of Buddha? You go to this viharas, do the puja or paritran part or agarbattis or menbatti or flowers. So agarbatti is nothing but a symbolic. When agarbatti is there, you get a smell. So he said it is just like your personality should be like that. Whenever you may be, but your fragrance should be there. Candle is for unity. When there is a candle, one person cannot live. Suppose you are in the jungle for one night or you are in the Jaripatka Kabristan. Can you stay there for at least 1 hour in the night of Amavasya? You will feel frightened, sweating. So man is a social animal. So that candle is a combination of 3 things. One is that main, then another is that dhaga, and then ultimately you get that fire. So that is a sangha actually. You should be united. And why we offer flowers? Flowers is just to show that it is temporary. Ladies, they think that we are very beautiful, we are very fresh, like a flowers. But at the old age, what happens? Just like it is a symbolic that flower story, or you offer the flowers to the that statues, you have to remember that everything is temporary, nothing is permanent. And Buddha did not promise to give salvation. He was not a mokshadata, but he was a margadata. Just like your MD guide. We get a MD guide and they guide you how to write thesis, how to see the patient, how to examine patient and all that. But he will not claim that I am God forever. I am now a guide for you. So Dhamma is not a religion, and I have explained this. Enlightenment also everybody understood. And now these are the various challenges when Buddha discovered his things like 4 Arya Satya, Panchashil, Astangik Marga, Paticca Samutpad, Dahaparamita, thus fetters and so many discoveries. And he was also challenged by the established fact. He has denied all the concepts which were established at that time. So Buddha was asked, are you a god? He said no. He answered the Buddha. Then, are you a healer? He said no. Buddha replied, Hitesh introduced me as a healer, but we are a physician actually, and healer is a body has a tendency to heal actually. We help, we make it fast how to heal it. So then, are you a teacher? The student again asked to Buddha. He said, no, I am not a teacher. Then what are you? Asked the student to Buddha. Buddha said, I am awake. So that is Jagrut. So that is enlightened one. That awake means whether it is a truth or untruth. That you have to find out. And the person who is knowing what is truth and untruth is called Tathagat. Buddha we call Tathagat, Samyak Sambuddha. Attadipa Bhava means you have to develop your own personality. Nobody will help you to make you more. So you have to find your weakness and your strength. So what is the fundamental cause of all suffering is a desire. And how the Buddha died 483 before this I have explained this. So what is Nibbana now? Cessation of all the desires. It is Nirvana is different. Nirvana is after the death, Nirvana Ghat. But Nibbana is during the life. You have achieved everything now. It is called Nibbana. So these are the things. Triple gem I have explained. Panchashil, I will explain again. Like Panchashil. Shil is very, very important. Means your character. Man may be very educated, but suppose he does not have character, he will not be respected. So principle of equality. In Buddhism, freedom, fraternity, social justice. These are very, very important. That's why in our constitution, 75% of our constitution is taken from the Buddhism, not from the French philosophy. So principle of golden rule in the Christianity that do not you do anything but surrender to me. Buddha never said surrender to me, I will forgive you. Then samadhi, that is concentration, meditation and mental development. So in Buddhism, you have to do meditation is very, very important. There are 40 types of meditation and there are various steps also you have to learn. I tell to my patient that meditation is like a swimming. You have to go to the swimming pool, then you will learn the swimming, not in the classroom. So that's why you have to go to the meditation center. Then pragya. Pragya means gyan, means knowledge. That is very, very important. Do not kill and be kind to all the creatures. Even if there is a snake, you don't kill. You have to extract the poison from it and then make vaccine and save others. So that brain is with the only human being, not with the monkeys. Do not steal anything. That is also one of the principle of Buddhism, Panchashil. Do not lie, be honest and open. Call true as a true and false as a false. Just like our Supreme Court judge, because they are empowered to give judgment. Do not misuse moral standards. Fourth, and do not consume alcohol or recreational drugs. So that is also, at that time, these all were very rampant. That's why Buddha has given this principle of Panchashil. Violence, I said, caste system also denied. न जच्चा वत्सलो होती न जच्चा होती ब्राह्मणो कम्मोनो जत्सलो वत्सलो होती कम्मोनो होती ब्राह्मणो. ब्राह्मण का बेटा ब्राह्मण नहीं हो सकता, because he was asked in one, and there were 84,000 suttas. In every sutta he has given one message. यस्स राघोच दोषो मक्खोच पतितो सास पोखी आरोग्य तम ब्रूमि ब्राह्मण. ब्राह्मण किसको बोलना चाहिए उसकी उन्होंने डेफिनेशन दिया. जैसे कि एक सुई का टोक है, उसके ऊपर एक मस्टर्ड या मोहरी का जो दाना है वो भी नहीं रुक सकता. तो वैसे ही आपके पर्सनैलिटी में यदि राग, लोभ, दोष, मोह, माया, हेट्रेड ये नहीं है, and you are just like that needle, refusing everything, that is called Brahman. That is a definition. Now, ethical teachings of Buddha, dependent origination and all that, impermanence. So, principles and beliefs, I told, origin, both schools originate in India, just like Theravada and our Stavirvad. This was a personal service by Buddha as a health, how he was health conscious and he was taking very minimum food requirement. Eat the food which is required to you. Just like our Dr. Shashank Joshi, who is a endocrinologist, he says, eat less, live more. Morality is very, very important. Views on women. Women are very much respected in Buddhism and they are called as a university by Buddha because she has a connection with both the families. Women have enjoyed considerable freedom in their religious life in Buddhism as compared to Hinduism, and Buddha himself allowed the full participation of women in all major Buddhist rites and practices. Now in our constitution also, we get lot of protection to our women. Destiny. He was not believing on destiny, that everything is written on your forehead, then accident has happened, everything. It is not like that. So beliefs and doctrine. He did not claim to be a savior, but a guide and teacher. And 4 noble truths that, and this is a Samyak Drushti, it is called Sammaditthi, Samyak Sankalpa, Samyak Vani, Karmanta, Ajivika, Smriti, Vyam and Samadhi. Vyam is not like the gym. Vyam means you have to, inside your brain, you have to find what to do and what not. And this is Noble Eightfold Path to attain the Nibbana. Renunciation means Nekhamma. Then non-ill will, Abhyapad, and non-cruelty, Ahimsa. Right speech. Your speech should be very calculated. Irrelevant talking, loose talking. Whatever you speak should be that when patients are coming to us, we have to give him proper advice. That is also very, very important. Abstaining from dealing with the weapons. Ajivika means जैसे दारू की फैक्ट्री बना दी अभी विजय मल्ल्या साहब ने, that is not a good आजीविका. Then right efforts, right mindfulness and ज्ञान. These are the 4 right concentration. This is example of right concentration. All our scientists, and we are comfortable because of the discovery of the so many gadgets or so many things in the modern science. Parmitas are very, very important. Dan Parmita is number 1. Which is the country which is donating more cornea? Sri Lanka, yes. So, blood donation you can give, kidney donation you can give if you don't have money. So, Dan Parmita is very, very important. And these are all the wisdom, resolution and upekha, shanti. So, I will not go into detail. Then this very, very important Pratidha Samutpad means avidya pache sankhara, sankhara pache vijnana, vijnana pache namrup. Nam and a roop. These are the 2 things. Roop means whatever you are seeing physically, like our shalayatan, eyes, ear, tongue, touch, sensations and all that. But inside there are so many things which are given in the Abhidhamma Pitak. So like Chitta and Chittasaka. Why we call Chitta? चित्ता को हम चित्ता क्यों बोलते हैं? वो 4 भी वहां पे पानी पी रहे होंगे तो एक ही को टारगेट करेगा और उसके तरफ कंटिन्यूस देखेगा. बाजू से कोई खरगोश भी गया तो उसको नहीं मारेगा वो. That chitta means full concentration in your brain. If you are thinking only one thing, at a time we think so many things on our brain. That's why we are confused at the time of driving, at the time of crossing the road, at the time of taking judgments. So that chitta and 89 types of chittasaka, that very, very important. Chittasaka means types of personality. Now there are so many personalities. Suppose you take the example of politics, like ruling party, opposite party. So there are so many personalities. So that is all their Chittasaka. Only who can feel all kinds of sensation of the body can grasp my teaching. That is a Buddha's anticipation. That first you have to study the theory. Just like our MBBS, for 4 years, we study only theory and then we go to the ward and then we do the things. So that is enlightenment. I will not go into. But these are the speed breakers which are called as a fetters. Belief in permanent self. That suppose you take the example of Trump. He will say, I am permanent, or Putin, I am a permanent. So nobody is permanent. So that one personality. Doubt. There are so many people we call paranoid psychosis. They think that somebody is thinking about plan to kill me. Belief in the religious rituals, sensual craving, ill will, desire for rebirth in the worlds of form. अगले जन्म में मुझे और अच्छा मिलना चाहिए. That desires. Then desire for the rebirth in the formless reform, pride, self-righteousness, ignorance of the true nature of the things. So what is truth that you have to? Ahankari people. You might have seen so many people, your friends. So ignorance, sankhara means sanskar. When the जन्म दुख है, बुद्ध क्यों बोलते हैं भाई जन्म इज ऑल्सो दुख? जन्म होता है तो अब क्या होता है? डैडी तो खुश होता है, बैंड पेड़े वेड़े सब. मदर इज ऑल्सो हैप्पी. हु इज अनहैप्पी एट द टाइम ऑफ बर्थ? चाइल्ड इज अनहैप्पी. व्हाई? बिकॉज देर आर 7 दुखस टू हिम. फूड, एजिंग, ओल्ड एज, अप्रिय लोकांचा सहवास, that is also one of the cause of suffering. प्रिय लोकांचा वियोग, that is also one of the cause of suffering. So these are all. How does ignorance condition are overcome? Because of your knowledge. Not knowing about the desire. There are so many desires inside us that you have to control your desires. Unknowing about the cessation of the suffering, one mispursues the cessation of suffering to be in the same particular destiny. So this is in detail. I will not go into detail. How do karmic formations condition consciousness? So this Buddhism is a scientific religion. Why? Because it accepts on the medical science. And at 2500 years before, he said it is made up of all particles. Tarange, tarange, ek. Dusra, particles and particles. So that when we travel from the sky, when the plane goes, you see so many clouds. All particles are there. So fetus in the mother's womb is formed by the combination of this relinking consciousness with the sperm and ovum cells of the parents, and in this consciousness are latent and all the past impressions. So this is about mind and matter. Mind is nothing but feeling. You are feeling that air condition is on. When you go out, you feel that it is very hot. Perception and formations. This is all psychological as far as the health is concerned. There are matter. We are made up of 4 things. Prithvi, Aap, Jal, Vayu, Tej, all this we know. And how this sense spheres, every organ senses. Even the blind persons also can count. This is a 2000 rupees note or 500 rupees note. Because your mind can read it. And there are some person who are mind readers. They can read your mind. What are your thoughts? What are you thinking of? And now with the artificial intelligence, we are able to find so many things. So we are called, as Buddha said, we are a human being is a woman, these womb-born beings, not as a chamatkar. So 6 senses, that is Shalayatana. I discussed this. And these are all mental functions like consciousness or how patient become unconscious, and what are the thoughts and all that. Feeling means Vedana. We get good feelings and bad feelings also. Even in this touch of a person can be appreciated or can be discarded, or you can know it is a bad touch or a good touch. Dependent on the feelings, and that craving arises out of that. Suppose you get a good taste of gulab jamun or anything, then you feel that it is again you want again and again. But when you do bitter things like medicine, patient refuse, that is a bitter thing. So why people they like homeopathy? Because they are very tasty, but inside there is a medicine. Where does the craving this arises, and what is the root of there? It is in the mind inside, and there are so many names like amygdala or hippocampus, or these are the things. So sound, smell, taste, these are all things. These are the things where you get sensual pleasures, false views, rites and rituals, doctrine of the self. 3 periods of time, that is past, present and future. Aaj, kal aur kal, everybody knows. And ignorance and becoming, sorrow and death. There are so many people, they express so many bad expression that they are ready to do suicide also because of the depression. So that Buddha said that is very wrong things. Brahma Vihar means metta, karuna, mudita, upekha, and all that. And this again repeat. Many beliefs. There are various differences. I'll wind up by saying idealism means going to temple, worshipping God, following all the rituals. It is idealism. People say this आदर्श है, बहुत माँ बाप का मानता है, सब करता है. This is idealism. Then pragmatism. Our scientists do all experiments. They are doing practical things. That is pragmatism, believing on science. And then naturalism. Buddha was a follower of pragmatism and naturalism and not of idealism. So Buddha said everything is anitya, anatma, no soul, and these are the 5 aggregates, and these are the various things. So 4 noble truths I have explained to you. So this is Buddhism is the most practical way of life. And when one monk has gone to China and as king asked him, explain in one word what is Buddhism. He said, Sabba papas sakaram kusalasya upasampada sachita paridapana etan buddhana sasanam. Means it is very simple to explain, but very difficult to practice. Kisa Gautami, you are knowing that story of Kisa Gautami? One lady was there and she has one child and found dead. She went to everybody that give some medicine to my child. She was so much attached. So people said, you go to Buddha. Buddha said, bring one mustard seed, fistful of mustard, and give to you. This is a medicine. But condition is that you go to house and ask, is there in somebody died in your family? She went from house to house. Somebody said, my father died, my mother died. Then she realized. So this is the way of doing psychotherapy, behavior therapy, that practically she has taken the experience that she is not the only one who has died, but there are so many people earlier died. So that was his sort of explanation to him. And these are the about food and everything, antioxidants. Buddha said, eat the food which contain medicine, you have to find. And these are the various literature from where I have taken this my references. So because of lack of time, we are finishing. Summary and conclusion. Buddha was commonly referred to as a great physician. And as a physician, we are very proud that we are lucky. Like a therapist made it practically, he used to explain. And all the therapists do have similar aims. First noble truth identifies the disease. Second, provides the etiology. Third, provides the prognosis. And fourth, suggests the remedy. And everybody was remedy. Physical remedy as well as psychological remedy also. And modern psychiatrists, they say that we are at the great toe of Buddha. Still, after 2005 years. So with this, root cause of suffering is attachment, and we have to finish my attachment of talking more. So otherwise, Dr. Mahatme will not be happy. So doubt everything, find your own light. Thank you so much. So I have written this book, Buddhist Medicine and Modern Medicine, and there are a lot of things here. So with this, dear friends, my senior colleagues, family members, Dr. Akhilesh Payal is also there. Thank you very much for listening to me very silently, very politely. I am highly honored, highly grateful.
आप पद्मश्री पुरस्कार से सम्मानित इंटरनेशनल लेवल के आई सर्जन हैं और आप फॉर्मर मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट हैं। इन्हें ऑप्थेल्मोलॉजी में रिसर्च के लिए कर्नल रंगाचारी नेशनल अवार्ड और गोल्ड मेडल भी मिला है। आप महात्मे आई बैंक और हॉस्पिटल के फाउंडर मेडिकल डायरेक्टर हैं और इसकी ब्रांचेज मुंबई, अमरावती और पुणे में भी हैं। महात्मे आई बैंक और हॉस्पिटल को पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट एजुकेशन के लिए भी रिकॉग्निशन मिला हुआ है और यहाँ DNB, DOMS जैसे कोर्सेज उपलब्ध हैं। आई सर्जन्स को यहाँ ट्रेनिंग भी दी जाती है। डॉक्टर महात्मे को हम एक समाज सेवक और एक समाज सुधारक के रूप में भी जानते हैं। आप समाज के लिए राइट टू हेल्थ इस कॉन्सेप्ट पर भी काम करते हैं। इन्होंने अपने समाज को शराब के दुष्परिणामों से बचाने के लिए अल्कोहल कंट्रोल पॉलिसी से भी अवगत कराया है। आप सिंपल, डिफरेंट, बेटर और इनोवेटिव आइडियाज़ में विश्वास रखते हैं और आप अभी पेंशन फॉर ऑल इस मिशन पर कार्यरत हैं। हाल ही में आप एम्स नागपुर के अध्यक्ष पद पर नियुक्त हुए हैं, जो हमारे लिए गर्व की बात है, जिसके लिए हम सब की तरफ से हार्दिक अभिनंदन।
आज भी अपन 21वीं सदी बोलते हैं तो भी हमारा मॉडर्न मेडिसिन है, सब कुछ है, डॉक्टर्स हैं, हम उसमें काफ़ी पढ़े लिखे हैं, उसमें सब जानते हैं। फिर भी आज धम्म, धर्म, रिलीजन, इस पे सबका इंटरेस्ट है। यह क्यों है? व्हाट आई फील, ये इसलिए लगता है मुझे कि वहाँ जाने के बाद जहाँ पे भी यदि वो फॉलो करते हैं हम कुछ, तो हमको सुकून महसूस होता है, अच्छा लगता है, गुड फीलिंग आता है। ऐसा लगता है कि ये सुनना चाहिए, ऐसे करना चाहिए, ऐसे बिहेवियरल चेंज होना चाहिए, यानी हमें अच्छा लगता है, ये गुड फीलिंग देता है। ये गुड फीलिंग कोई बहुत जन, यानी हम जिसे हिंदू रिलीजन में स्वामी वगैरह बोलेंगे आनंद, आनंद बोलते हैं। और इसीलिए मैं जो भी कहता हूँ तो मुझे अच्छा लगना चाहिए, इसलिए करता हूँ। जैसे पढ़ाई करता हूँ तो बोलते हैं कि ठीक है अभी पढ़ाई करो, माँ बाप भी बोलते हैं पढ़ाई करो पढ़ाई करो, तो बाद में आपको अच्छी नौकरी मिलेगी, अच्छी नौकरी मिलेगी तो अच्छा पैसा मिलेगा, अच्छा पैसा मिलेगा तो अच्छी वाइफ मिलेगी। ये सब होने के बाद पैसा मिलेगा, वाइफ मिलेगी, या अच्छा रहेगा, तो क्या होगा अल्टीमेटली? वो पैसे से आप क्या करेंगे? पैसे से क्यों अच्छा लगता है? वही 2000 नोट डिनोमिनेट होगी तो फिर अपने को अच्छा नहीं लगेगा। तो ये पैसे से अच्छा क्यों लगता है? क्योंकि उससे जो मिलने वाला है उससे, तो यानी अच्छा लगना चाहिए, वो पैसे से भी अच्छा लगना चाहिए। जो मैं कर रहा हूँ सर्विस से पैसा मिलेगा, इसलिए मुझे वो सर्विस करना है, यानी अच्छा लगना है। आखिर में थोड़ी देर के बाद में अच्छा लगना है, इसलिए हम सब कुछ करते हैं। मैं यहाँ टॉक डिलीवर करने आया कि मैं ये टॉक के बाद में मुझे और अच्छा लगेगा, लोग बोलेंगे ऐसा किया तुमने, वैसा किया। आप भी ये सुनने आए हैं कि मुझे कुछ समझ में आएगा तो उससे बेटर फीलिंग होगा। यू एंजॉय दैट, नाटक एंजॉय करते सब, उससे अच्छा लगता है। यानी एनीथिंग वी डू इज फॉर गुड फीलिंग, बहुत अच्छा लगना चाहिए। इसलिए मैंने ऐसे ही दोस्त को बोला, नहीं, वो बोले मेरी वाइफ पिक्चर को जाना चाहती है और मुझे पिक्चर बिल्कुल जाना नहीं रहता, फिर भी मैं जाता हूँ, मुझे कौन सा अच्छा लग रहा है वहाँ जाने के बाद। लेकिन वो हम भूल जाते हैं कि उसको जब अच्छा लगता है तो मुझे भी बाद में अच्छा लगेगा इससे, क्योंकि घर में अच्छा एक वातावरण बनेगा और हमें अच्छा लगने लगेगा। अल्टीमेटली वॉट एवर वी डू इज फॉर अ गुड फीलिंग, दैट इज मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट, दैट हैज टू बी अंडरस्टूड कि हम सब करते हैं, वो आनंद बोलो या कुछ भी बोलो, गुड फीलिंग के लिए कर रहा है, अच्छा लगना है। धम्म में भी वही है कि सॉरो शुड बी रिमूव्ड। हम जब पैदा होते हैं तब से देर इज क्या बोलते हैं, दुख, और दुख निवारण यानी टुवर्ड्स हैप्पीनेस, यू मूव टुवर्ड्स हैप्पीनेस, यू फील गुड। आपका दुख जाएगा तो अपने का आपको अच्छा लगेगा। सो अल्टीमेटली दैट इज व्हाट इज एम्ड एट बाय ऑल रिलीजन्स, धर्म और एनी रिलीजन, एंड रियली वी फील गुड। That is very important. You do meditation, you do yoga, or whatever you follow, mostly you feel good and that's why you go on following it. और ये हमें प्रॉब्लम हमारा ये है कि इसके बारे में हमें ज़्यादा सिखाया नहीं गया। इमोशंस, हैप्पीनेस इज एन इमोशन। इफ आई आस्क यू टुडे, यहाँ डॉक्टर्स भी है, सब कुछ है, सभी लोग हैं, हम ये इमोशंस तैयार कहाँ होते हैं और कैसे होते हैं? इमोशंस तैयार कैसे होते हैं, कहाँ होते हैं, कैसे तैयार होते हैं? मुझे ऐसा क्यों लगता है और मुझे वैसा क्यों लगता है? ये फीलिंग्स कहाँ से आते हैं? ऐसा क्यों होता है? इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट। नो, नॉट एट ऑल। इट इज अ बेसिक प्रिंसिपल, बट वी हैव नॉट बीन टॉट एंड वी हैव नॉट बीन made aware about it. मुझे अर्थ के बारे में पता है, मुझे वाटर के बारे में वो H2O करके पता है, केमिस्ट्री पता है, फिजिक्स पता है, मुझे स्टार्स के बारे में पता है, लेकिन हर रोज हर समय मुझे भावनाएं पैदा होती है तो उसके बारे में जानकारी नहीं है। मैं डॉक्टर हूं, मैं पढ़ाई करता हूं, मैं बॉडी के बारे में बहुत जानकारी चाहता हूं, लेकिन थॉट्स, इमोशंस, इसके बारे में हम कुछ नहीं सीख रहे। बट दे आर ऑल एस्टेब्लिश्ड एंड वेल प्रूव्ड फैक्ट्स। इमोशंस कैसे तैयार होते हैं? तो बाय योर थॉट्स। मैं उदाहरण देता हूं, जैसे मैं टॉकीज में गया, टॉकीज में आपको पता है सबसे पहले जनगण मन होता है, सभी खड़े रहते हैं, तो सभी खड़े हुए, लेकिन मेरे सामने जो बैठा हुआ था वो खड़ा नहीं हुआ। तो मुझे एकदम गुस्सा आया कि यहाँ पर जनगण मन हो रहा है, फिर भी ये खड़ा भी नहीं रहता। तो मैंने यानी उस वक्त कुछ भी हो, माहौल कुछ अलग था, इसलिए मैं कुछ बोला नहीं, क्योंकि मुझे भी जनगण मन में ही ध्यान देना था। माइंडफुलनेस बोलो, कुछ भी बोलो, आई ट्राइड। एंड आफ्टर दैट आई आस्क्ड हिम, जोर से ही पूछा मैंने उनको, अरे आपने खड़ा तो रहना चाहिए, वैसा आप खड़े भी नहीं रहते। तो उसने बताया दैट ही इज अ फिजिकली चैलेंज्ड पर्सन, ही कैन नॉट। अब पहले जिसको गुस्सा था वो मैं था, और बाद में करुणा थी वो भी मैं था। बदले क्या? मेरी सोच बदली, परसेप्शन बदली। सो टेक इट फॉर ग्रांटेड that this is a well proved fact. I am not talking that this is what I have discovered or what others have. It has already been discovered and it has already been, just like earth. मैं आपको पूछूं कि अर्थ राउंड है या स्क्वायर है, तो दोनों में से आप चूज करेंगे राउंड। एग्जैक्टली राउंड नहीं है, सभी को पता है, लेकिन यू विल डेफिनेटली से, बट व्हाट अबाउट दिस? व्हाई कांट यू से डेफिनेटली? बिकॉज इट हैज नॉट बीन गिवन दैट मच इम्पोर्टेंस। हम सबको चाहिए, जो चाहिए वो हम सीखते नहीं है। सबको अच्छा लगना चाहिए, लेकिन उसके बारे में हम सीखते ही नहीं है। Then we look at somebody who is not learned but who has experience, a vast experience. There is a difference between evidence and experience, I shall tell you. We look at those people who have experience and we also follow that, and many times we also have the same feeling, अच्छा लगता है। There is a difference between experience and evidence. जैसे बहुत लोग बोलते हैं कि मुझे ना वो लिया, मेरा दर्द कम हुआ, आप भी वही लो, आपका भी दर्द कम होगा। और काफी बार बाकी लोगों का भी दर्द कम होता। Will the doctors believe in that? नहीं, डॉक्टर्स क्या बोलेंगे कि नहीं। मैं और एक एग्जांपल बताना चाहूँगा कि आपको कुछ सालों पहले याद होगा, एक माहिम क्रिक है, वहाँ दरगाह है, दरगाह के पीछे खाड़ी है, पानी है। अब वो समुंदर का पानी, बिल्कुल आपको तो पता है खारा रहता है। अब वो मीठा लगने लगा, और एक बार ये न्यूज़ चली गई सब जगह कि यहाँ पर मीठा पानी हो गया है। तो हजारों लाखों लोग जाने लगे, मीठा पानी पिए, कई लोगों की बीमारियां ठीक हो गई, कई लोगों की। दैट इज देयर एक्सपीरियंस। एंड टुडे वी विल फील कि भाई ये ऐसा होता नहीं है, वो नहीं, लेकिन दैट इज देयर एक्सपीरियंस। इफ वी हैव अ डिफरेंट एक्सपीरियंस, वी फील नहीं, वो मेरा एक्सपीरियंस सच है, लेकिन उसका भी एक्सपीरियंस था, वो उनका सच है, यानी जो हुआ होगा ठीक भी हुआ होगा। लेकिन बाद में 7 दिन के बाद में फिर इन्वेस्टिगेशंस हुए, और फिर पता चला कि वहाँ एक फैक्ट्री है, वहाँ के केमिकल्स उसमें गए जिसकी वजह से वो मीठा बनाया, लेकिन उनकी बीमारियां ठीक हुई। एंड दे वर नॉट रॉन्ग इन सेइंग दैट वाज देयर एक्सपीरियंस। ये हमारे भी काफी एक्सपीरियंसेस रहते हैं। जिस पे हम बिलीव करते हैं। मैं ऐसा नहीं बोलता कि वो रॉन्ग है, उनके एक्सपीरियंस है, सिर्फ इंटरप्रिटेशन रॉन्ग है कि वो उससे ठीक हुआ। उस वक्त उनकी परेशानियां डेफिनेटली कम हुई, लेकिन वो उससे नहीं हुई थी, वो कुछ और वजह से हुई होगी। दैट इज इंपॉर्टेंट। मैं बताता हूँ, एक सिर्फ इट्स अ जोक। मैं एक इंटरनेशनल साइंटिस्ट था, उसने क्या किया कि एक फ्रॉग लिया, उसका एक पैर काटा और बोला वो जोर से जंप, कूदो। वो फ्रॉग ने, मेंढक ने एक छलांग लगाई। फिर उसने दूसरा पैर काटा, फिर से जंप बोला, उसने फिर से छलांग लगा दी। उसने तीसरा पैर काटा, जंप बोला उसने फिर से छलांग लगा दी। फिर से उसने चौथा पैर भी काट दिया। उसने बोला जंप, कुछ नहीं हुआ। कूदो, फिर भी कुछ नहीं हुआ। उसने 2-3 बार बोला, फिर भी कुछ नहीं हुआ। फिर उसने आखिरी में, हम इन्फरेंस लिखते हैं, ये सब फाइंडिंग्स ऑब्जर्वेशंस लिखे, आखिरी में इन्फरेंस लिखा कि जब आप मेंढक के पैर काटते हैं तो उसे सुनाई नहीं देता। His experience was appropriate, his interpretation was wrong. I can say wrong because it has been all been proved, that's why. So this is the way. Observations were correct. तो ये जो बात है, ये मैं सिर्फ जोकिंगली बताया मैंने। दैट्स वाई वी हैव टू बी मोर लर्नेड इन इमोशंस एंड thinking, because thoughts create emotions. What is the use of emotion? Without emotions, if you say यार emotions के बहुत, भावनाओं से तो बहुत परेशानी होती है, ये नहीं होना चाहिए। You will be a computer box. भावना है इसलिए जीवन बहुत अच्छा है। You enjoy love, you enjoy so many things in life. That is because emotions are there. Emotions are the most important thing which we want really. लेकिन वो गलत भी ना हो। मैं बताता हूँ, मेरा बेटा चिन्मय, जब वो 11th या 12th में होगा, वो एक दिन आया, उसने पूछा कि बाबा आप इतना ऑपरेशंस क्यों करते हो? मुझे लगा पहली बार ऐसा हुआ कि वो मुझे कुछ पूछने आया, क्योंकि ज़्यादातर कैसे है, हमारा कम्युनिकेशन ही नहीं रहता था, अभी भी काफ़ी कम रहता है। लेकिन वो जैसे वो खेलने में बाहर है तो मैं ऑपरेशन थिएटर में या बाहर, यानी हमारा मिलना बहुत कम, और यदि मिलते भी है तो वो उसके मोबाइल पर, मैं मेरे मोबाइल पर, यानी सामने बैठे रहते लेकिन बात और किसी से करते हैं। लेकिन इस बार ऐसा हुआ कि उसने पूछा मुझे, तो मुझे लगा अच्छा है, नाउ आई मस्ट टीच हिम सम लेसन, यानी कुछ तो भी अच्छा ज्ञान देना चाहिए, जो हर बाप की ख्वाहिश रहती है, अपने बच्चों को पढ़ाया। तो मैंने उसको बताया कि ऑपरेशन से ना पैसे मिलते हैं, तो पैसे मिलने से मैं तुम्हारा जो शिक्षा की पढ़ाई के लिए जो पैसा लगता है वो मैं आपको खर्चा करता हूँ, तो मुझे अच्छा लगता है। वो बोला वो तो ठीक है, वो तो आप और करो, वो तो अच्छा है मेरे लिए, लेकिन आप वो फ्री काय के लिए करते, उसकी क्या जरूरत है? उसी से तो समझ जाता आपका बर्बाद हो जाते सब। वो बोला फ्री इसलिए करता हूँ कि जब वो ऑपरेशन के बाद बोलते हैं कि मुझे बहुत अच्छा दिखता है, आपकी वजह से दिखता है डॉक्टर साहब, और मुझे बिल्कुल नमस्कार करते हैं, तो मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है। तो मुझे जैसे पैसा कमाने से अच्छा लगता है, इससे भी बहुत अच्छा लगता है, और इसलिए मैं करता हूँ। तो बोले अच्छा, मुझे लगा मैंने अच्छा पढ़ाया उसको, अच्छा एक लाइफ टाइम एक ज्ञान दिया हुआ है, लेसन दिया हुआ है। तो बोले वो अच्छा, यानी अच्छा लगने के लिए आप सब कुछ करते हैं। मतलब डेफिनेटली वो तो है, लेकिन फिर बोला वो कि ठीक है, लेकिन फिर मुझे ये बताइए, मेरे फ्रेंड्स बोलते हैं सिगरेट पीने से भी अच्छा लगता है, शराब पीने से भी अच्छा लगता है, तो क्या मैं वो करूं? अब परेशानी हो गई। I could guess कि something is wrong somewhere in my theory. I have to run away. और बच्चों के साथ तो आपको पता है, कि इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू डू सम आर्ग्यूमेंट्स। मैंने उसको पूछा, उसको बताया देखो मुझे ऑपरेशन है, मुझे जल्दी भागना है, मैं जाता हूँ, शाम को बात करें। दैट इज व्हाट पेरेंट्स हैव टू डू मेनी टाइम्स। मैं मेरे क्लिनिक में गया, क्लिनिक मेरा, मैं जो बैठता हूँ तो फर्स्ट फ्लोर पे बैठता हूँ। मेरा मित्र आया वहाँ पे, टेले, वो आया, मेरा बैचमेट, वो जैसे आया तो ही हैड ब्रेथलेसनेस, हाफ रहा था वो। मैंने उसको पूछा अरे क्या टेले तू एक मंजिल चढ़ के आया और उससे तेरे को इतनी परेशानी हो रही? तो बोले तुझे को तो पता है कॉलेज डेज में मैं क्या करता था। मैं बोला तू बहुत सिगरेट पीता था और सिगरेट पीते पीते वो धुएं से वो ना 2 जीरोस ऐसे निकालता था, 8 की फिगर। और तब उसको क्या हमें भी लगता था कि क्या आर्ट है, क्या अच्छा लगता है, इंप्रेशन पड़ता है। अब वो इंप्रेशन के लिए हमको, मैं भी आकर्षित होता था। मैं ये नहीं बताता कि मुझे कुछ उसकी एलर्जी थी, ऐसा कुछ नहीं। तो बोले अब वही, इससे तो ये परेशानी हो रही है। और तुमको पता है? मैं बोला क्या? अपना जो बैचमेट, मेरा मित्र जो था, वो जो गोपू, मैं बोला हाँ, वो भी तो तुम्हारे साथ हमेशा स्मोकिंग करता था, उसको तो लंग कैंसर हो गया। अब मेरे पहचान में मुझे लगा और मैं समझ गया कि मुझे अच्छा तो लगना चाहिए, जरूरी है, लेकिन मुझे अच्छा लगने के लिए जो भी मैं कर रहा हूं वो आगे चल के दुख का कारण ना बने। दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एंड दैट इज द सर्च विच वी हैव टू डू कंटिन्यूअसली। कि मैं बार बार समाज सेवा करूंगा तो क्या मुझे आगे चल के परेशानी होगी? हो सकती है, मैंने देखा है कुछ लोगों को ऐसे प्रॉब्लम आ गए कि वो पूरी तरह से घर बर्बाद हो गया, ऐसा भी हुआ है। तो देन यू हैव अ बैलेंस कि वो अच्छा करना ही है, लेकिन अच्छा करते करते आपको परेशानी में ना जाए आप आगे चल के। जैसे शराब है, स्मोकिंग है, एनीथिंग, गुटखा है, इट गिव्स यू अ प्लेजर, good feeling, but if you are doing it continuously, it is a cause of a problem, bigger challenge, and that's why. So friends, this is all what I have told you is may not be totally scientific, but science has evolved to a great extent, and there is no examination if you do not means एक theory मैं हमेशा बोलता हूँ, हमारा इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ साइंस ऑफ हैप्पीनेस है। वी वांट दैट थिंकिंग स्किल, स्कूल ऑफ थिंकिंग स्किल, स्कूल ऑफ इमोशनल मैनेजमेंट, इमोशंस को हम कैसे मैनेज करें, दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इन लाइफ। एंड एवरीबडी, नॉट अ सिंगल पर्सन इज हियर जिसके मन में कोई सोच नहीं है, और नॉट अ सिंगल पर्सन इज देयर जिसको कोई भावना नहीं है, बट वी डू नॉट लर्न अबाउट इट, विच इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, इज नेवर टॉट टू यू। आई टेल यू, मैं सिर्फ बताना चाहता हूँ, मैं यूनिवर्सिटी में हमारी माला कामरा मैडम है, इन्होंने भी मुझे पढ़ाया। तो हमें परीक्षा देनी पड़ती है, एमएस की डिग्री हासिल करके एग्जामिनेशन है, एग्जामिनेशन पूरी हुई, थ्योरी और प्रैक्टिकल वाइवा से सब हुआ, एमएस की डिग्री मिली। एमएस का लॉन्ग फॉर्म है मास्टर ऑफ सर्जरी। मेरी सर्जरी किसी ने देखी क्या? तो किसी ने नहीं देखी, लेकिन मैं मास्टर ऑफ सर्जरी की मेरी जो डिग्री मिली, यानी आपका इंग्लिश का बहुत वाइवा हुआ, प्रैक्टिकल हुआ, सब कुछ हुआ, लिख के हुआ, बात करके हुआ, सब हुआ, और आपको मास्टर इन मराठी ऐसा सर्टिफिकेट दिया। तो आप बोलेंगे ये कौन सा सर्टिफिकेट हुआ? लेकिन मेरा भी वैसे ही हुआ है, सर्जरी का कुछ भी नहीं देखा किसी ने, but I am a master of surgery. So don't believe in today's totally don't believe. Ask questions. That was what Buddha said. That what is most important in life is never taught to you. जो चाहिए आपको, जो चाहिए उसके बारे में पता नहीं। मैं तो ये बहुत बार ये भी बोलता हूँ, सबको पैसा चाहिए, सबको, यहाँ किसी ने भी एक भी पैसा नहीं कमाया ऐसा एक भी बैठा हुआ नहीं है. बट इट इज नेवर टॉट टू यू हाउ टू अर्न एथिकली. एथिकली अच्छे से पैसा कमा सकते हैं आप कैसा करें वो तो सिखा सकते हैं ना. वैसे हैप्पीनेस का तो उससे भी बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है. ये तो मैंने सिर्फ एग्जांपल दिया कि वी आर नेवर टॉट अबाउट इमोशंस एंड थिंग्स our thinking, and that is a skill. It has to be practiced. It is not if I say मुझे गुस्सा नहीं आना चाहिए और दूसरे दिन से गुस्सा नहीं आता, दूसरे क्षण से गुस्सा नहीं आएगा, ऐसा होने वाला नहीं है. इट इज अ स्किल. जैसे इन्होंने बताया स्विमिंग सर का, वो स्किल है और वो स्किल का पढ़ाई कर सकते हैं आप और पढ़ के उसमें एक्सपर्ट बन सकते हैं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. लेकिन वो हमें पढ़ाया न जाने की वजह से वी हैव टू बिलीव सो मेनी अदर पीपल हु आर नॉट ट्रेन्ड इन दैट बट हु आर बिकॉज ऑफ एक्सपीरियंस दे हैव ट्रेन्ड देमसेल्व्स बेटर देन अस. एंड देन देयर इज अ ह्यूज प्रॉब्लम. क्योंकि फिर एक बार आपको अच्छा लगा, डॉक्टर के साथ में मैं जिस डॉक्टर के पास जाता हूँ उस पर पूरा विश्वास रहता है. मैं आई डोंट आस्क क्वेश्चंस बिकॉज आई नो कि मुझे उनको ज़्यादा पता है, मुझे कम पता है. बट देन ही मे टेल मी वॉट एवर मे नॉट बी ही वेरी यूजफुल, और उसके विचार भी ऐसे होंगे, कुछ ना कुछ फॉल्स बिलीफ वो भी वो बता देता है क्योंकि ही इज ए ह्यूमन बीइंग. बट आई बिलीव इन हिम. सिमिलरली पीपल स्टार्ट बिलीविंग whosoever is there. जिसके यहाँ जाने से आपको अच्छा लगने लगा उसके सच में कुछ अच्छे रहते हैं क्योंकि he is ultimately as a human being. Human being is never bad or good. Some characters, some things are good and some things are bad. तो वो पहचानना बड़ा मुश्किल हो जाता है सभी के लिए. And then we follow blindly also. That is for our gain also. But that creates a problem, and that's why I think I have done more than that. I have so many things to say because this is a topic which is very interesting for me. I shall like to thank Ukalkar, both Dhananjay and his wife, for honoring me here and welcoming me here, as well as giving me an opportunity to express my views. But the time was very short. That also I shall like to tell you. I wanted to say so many things about this. त्याच्यासोबतच डॉक्टर शंकर खोब्रागडे आपने बहुत अच्छे से इन डेप्थ व्हाट इज बुद्धिज्म has been covered fully, and so many misconceptions were there that he has cleared nicely. There are people like भाग्यलक्ष्मी राजन जी हैं, मैडम बहुत अच्छा लगा. राजन जी हमारे फ्रेंड भी है और आपका बेटा ऑर्थोपेडिक वेल नोन है. वैसे ही आलापल्ली इलायची मैडम, आई एम वेरी मच थैंकफुल. चंचल जी आपने बहुत अच्छा इंट्रोडक्शन दिया, इसलिए आपके लिए धन्यवाद देना चाहूँ. विलास जी कहाँ है? हाँ, thank you very much for this. I may have missed many names, but I am very much thankful to everybody who have listened here. And I'm very, at the end I shall say that okay, this topic as far as religion should be continued because it is a part of our life and it's very useful also, very useful. It's not that it's not, and because of that only we have come to this place. Now religion is a continuous process, continuous improvement is done. Previously Varanas were there and now we have removed them. So continuous improvement is always there in everything, and that we want to do. It's not that religion is a rigid structure, it's not. It is a continuously changing thing, and we have to change for our benefit, and that has helped us a lot. That can also be very well understood. Non-violence. People now believe totally in violence. What is there we are creating in Hamas and so many other things. So it pains everybody. So I feel religion is important, but only thing is it has to be changed. It has to be changed on evidence base. That is very important. And those things which are not evidence based, we can accept and follow if they are not very harmful to us. Thank you very much.
First of all, our main speaker, Dr. Shankar Khobragade sir. There is a small Buddhist saying which says, "Let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot, at least we learned a little." Thank you, sir. And of course, Dr. Vikas Mahatme sir. He has always been kind and generous to Dhananjay and me. Whenever we have called, he has always responded. Thank you, sir. Similarly, Mr. Vilas Joshi, he is the MOC for today, but he's a very special person in our family because we have known him since the day we came to Nagpur. Like I told the members of the meeting last time in Gerontology Club, the day we had to open a bank account in Nagpur, Dhananjay was like, you have to go to State Bank of Saurashtra and meet Mr. Vilas Joshi. That's it. So from day one in Nagpur, we have been in touch with him, and he has been a gem of a person. I would like to specially mention Mr. Ashok Ninave, because he also has been a great supporter of AKDC and of Dhananjay and me. And I know today also, if I have to call somebody at 2 a.m. in the midnight, he is one of the persons I will call. Thank you. And especially in the Gerontology Club, we had a session by the police where they told us about the various schemes that they have to help the elderly. And there is something called as a Bharosa cell, in which you can make an ID of a senior citizen. Mr. Ninave went immediately the next day and got a whole lot of forms. And he didn't get just a single form. He sat there with that survey madam. He talked to her, had a cup of tea with her, and she gave him a whole bunch of forms, which I then distributed in our colony. That's the kind of person he is. Similarly, Mrs. Chanchal Bhide, you've seen her, you heard her, and she's a gem of a person also. There are so many more members in our Gerontology Club whom you've seen here today, and they have done a lot of work till date. And I thank each one of them who have been here present today. And I would encourage and invite more of you to join us if you can. We have great group discussions almost every Sunday, and we would enjoy everyone's company. Breakfast bhi milega. And then, of course, the members of Inner Wheel Club, our president, Dr. Bhagyalakshmi Rajan, who quickly said yes, yes, Ashwini, bilkul program le sakte hain. Dr. Madhuri Sapre, Rucha Deshpande, Supriya Joshi, and so many others, and all the senior ladies, Bhagyashree Tai Bodhankar is here. Every one of them encouraged me, yes, Ashwini, go ahead, take this program. It's a very good program. So I thank all of the Inner Wheel Club members who are present here today. I also would like to thank so many of the other people that Dhananjay and I know personally. I think each one of you sitting here in the audience is personally known to us. And I'm again thankful to all of you. There has to be a lot of nitty-gritty work that gets done. And for this, I would like to thank Mr. Anuj, Sudesh, and Dheeraj, who came at 5 p.m. sharp and helped me to put up the banners, helped me to put up the laptop, and so many other things. One small addition to this program, which Char Chand Laga Diye is program mein, was this small little badge, which was brought by Mr. Vivek Nagbire, again an old friend of ours. And he said, why you're making such a good program, why don't you have name cards for everybody? They can take this memory home and they can remember it forever. So I would like to thank Mr. Nagbire for his contribution, JV Resume, and the girls in his office who actually sat and printed out all the badges. Thank you, sir. I will end by saying, I may not have taken some names here, but please forgive me if I have missed out any names. But please do know that each one of you is special in our hearts. And I will end by these words. The name Butsu, that is Namo Amida Butsu, which means how wonderful to receive so bountifully. And all of your blessings are bountiful for us. Thank you very much. With this, I end.